Well, hello, you crazy cats and/or kittens, and welcome to night 29 of Walking with Shawnee. I am, of course, Shawnee, and currently find myself in a place called Pattingham. So, walked 13 and a half miles today from the campsite. I'm not going to lie, last night, not the best night's sleep. I mean, it rained a little bit in the early hours, but I think it was more so the area I was asked to pitch on had a slight gradient to it, so quite a little bit of a slant. And what might be an obvious thing to most people, I'll just put out there as a tip, but do your best to find a neutral or level place to pitch your tent. Just makes for a better night's sleep the whole way around. But with that, definitely a correlation on the days I've had like bad night's sleep in the tent. You do feel it the next day, so was quite tired today. Found myself getting a Lucasade like after a couple of hours. But I mean, generally on the whole, the walk wasn't too bad. Short but sweet, so 13 and a half miles today. And I knew I was going to sort of get to South Staffordshire today, all being well. And when I saw the sign today, albeit behind some nettles I needed to push down, it was just a really nice feeling. So quite mad that I made it to Shropshire yesterday and now I'm in Staffordshire. So yeah, it's not always going to be this easy, but I'm definitely taking the win. So as for tomorrow, that's going to be heading on to a place called Penkridge, which I think is quite close to Stafford, and very much getting closer to Derbyshire, which is exciting because I'm currently at 395 miles. So tomorrow I'll be hitting the 400 club. I think the big one for me, coming into this challenge, when I started out not being fit at all, not saying I'm fit now, but obviously a little bit fitter, the thought of hitting 500 miles just back then seemed massive, and I guess it still seems quite massive now. So when I hit that point, I'll be super proud. So very excited with that. Because I left the campsite quite early today, managed to arrive here in Pattingham about 2 p.m. About 1:30ish, which is great, man. I got into the accommodation I'm staying tonight, and the sun was out, and because it's quite a rarity for me to arrive this early, took full advantage of it. And something I haven't really been able to do is to, take some, relaxing afternoon time. So decided to go down to the local pub, had a Guinness and got a bit of food. In fact, I got something that I love and I've missed so much, but a nice cheese board. So very much enjoying indulging this afternoon. With that, picked up a few bits from the shop, so got some breakfast for tomorrow, so some bananas and stuff, some supplies I needed for the rest of the trip. Also picked up some dime chocolates and a couple of beers as well. So gotta say, it's not been something I've really had the opportunity to do on this journey so far, and it's something I need to drop, because whenever I do something nice on an evening, I always sometimes feel a little bit guilty because I'm like, oh, this needs to be a challenge, it needs to be tough, and it has been tough, and I need to get used to the narrative that it's okay to utilize the time you've got, and maybe linking in this back to if you've had a bad day, you've had a bad week, take a self-care day, or take a self-care afternoon, or a mental health day. Do the things that you really enjoy. Just cut yourself off from people for a little while and just do the things that you love. And another prime example of that, so I'm sure a lot of you will know how big of a musical theatre nut I am. Currently got Summer Holiday, the Darren Day version on the TV at the moment. I know not everyone loves it. I quite enjoy it. So yeah, really enjoying the chance just to relax this evening and prepare for tomorrow. So I think the only other update to give is that I got contacted by BBC Radio Nottingham today. So I'm going to be on their afternoon show on Wednesday. So really great just to help get the message out there a little bit further, and someone who proactively reached out through seeing the Instagram page. So yeah, really pleased about that. But yeah, no, I think that's pretty much everything, guys. One day closer to the weekend, so I hope you've all got great plans. And yeah, excited to get back on the road tomorrow. But with that, I wish you all a great evening, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace and love.